Well, hi, everybody. My name is Jeff James, and I'm the MBA Program Director at Eastern University. And we are really, really excited to have a special guest with us today, Jaya Padma Mutta, a manager of a solution architect team at a major cloud provider. Works with some really large clients, working with them as they move on their AI journey. And so we have a lot of great questions to walk through about this new AI world that we live in, particularly from a business leader perspective. So yeah, welcome, Jaya. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff. Thank you for the opportunity. Before we start, I would like to introduce myself. As you said, I currently lead a team of dynamic solution architects where we partner with large global organizations to design, implement, and transform digital solutions. I'm happy to share my journey in the world of AI, cloud technology and digital transformations. I've spent the last several years leading technical teams that support enterprise scale cloud implementations, where I have had the opportunity to work and collaborate with several teams to develop their innovative solutions and automation frameworks that have significantly improved their customer experiences. Prior to this cloud journey, I actually built my foundation during 12 years in the telecom industry, where I led, worked as a developer, tester, support engineer, and I also led development and operational teams, architected several critical systems, and learned the value actually of reliable, scalable infrastructure. This experience actually proven invaluable in understanding the challenges organizations face during their digital transformation journeys. I'm very excited to be here to share my insights from my experiences, whatever I have learned, whatever I've worked with, and discuss how we can leverage AI to solve real world challenges. And let's drive innovation together.
Fantastic. Great. Well, we're excited to have you here. I think it might be great. We can't assume that everyone has the same level of understanding of what artificial intelligence is. We've heard the term a million times. And I think many people are just, okay, that's Chat GPT. That's, whatever we're experiencing. But can you just sort of define artificial intelligence? How is it different from some of the more traditional systems or automation processes that we used to use?
Sure. I think that's a very good question to start with. And let me explain in a way that directly connects to the business context overall, right? The traditional software is like following a detailed recipe or a flow chart. It executes predefined rules and instructions. Let's say if A happens, you do B, or if X occurs, you respond with Y. It's a very rigid, predictable, and it follows exact rules. Let's say in a traditional expense operating system or approval system, if an expense is over X dollars, send it to manager for approval.
Mhm.
If it is over Y dollars, send it to your senior leadership for approval. It's very rigid. AI, it's on the other hand, it's more like an experienced professional. It learns, it adapts. It can recognize the patterns you haven't explicitly programmed. It learns from experience and it improves over time and handles the ambiguity while making the nuanced decisions. Uh, if you want to keep it a little technical, it is like a technology that enables, be it computers or machines, to simulate human learning, be it comprehension or problem solving, or even decision making, creativity, autonomy. That is what AI is all about. If I have to explain with a little example, if you see the traditional supply chain management, it's that software just reorders the inventory when it hits the threshold. Oh, I'm done with this inventory, I have to order. Whereas AI approach, it's different. It actually predicts, hey, what is the optimal inventory levels I have to maintain? And it learns from seasonal patterns, social media campaigns, market trends. What is the trend that is going on in the sentiment, adapting its predictions. And as market conditions change, it changes its reordering process. So the real power is when we combine both approaches. Most successful companies, they're not just replacing the system. They're not replacing the systems entirely. What they're doing is they're adding AI capabilities to make their existing systems. So to keep it more intelligent, more adaptive to the market trends. So AI, it is particularly valuable when there are complex patterns that are hard to define with simple rules, with simple conditions, or when you need to change to constantly, when you need to adapt to constantly changing conditions, or when you're dealing with, there is no structure, it's like text, speech, images. When you're dealing with such kind of information, that's where AI adds more value to it.